who's 5? Who turned 5? My locks! Yay! Guess who's 5? Guess who's 5? My locks, my locks, my locks, my locks, my locks. I hate that song, by the way. But anyway, I thought it was appropriate. Yeah, the Braidlocks. The Braidlocks have turned 5 last Friday. Yeah. Why didn't I make a video last Friday? I was into something. I have no idea. Anyway, but yeah, I'm here. 5-year lock anniversary. 5 years, 60 months. Woo! Y'all would think I'm saying it because I, thought I would never make it to this point. No, I'm in this game for the long haul. Y'all, they gonna bury me in I'm gonna have my locks on my head. Loving it. Whew, wish I'd have done this 10 years ago. I know I said that on my 4-year lock anniversary, which I had done 8 years ago. Yeah, wish I had done this 10 years ago. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. I got the windows up. One window up. I need to open up this other window. I kept it closed to try to kind of cut down on some of the noise. But even though, even though I'm inside, plane still wants to go by when I want to do a video. But that's okay. That's my trademark. Alright, let's take the hair down so y'all can see what I got. Yep. So I'm looking around the mirror, make sure I'm hopefully in the camera. Still got that metallic silver going on. So that tells you, for some of you that have asked, I have not dyed my hair yet. I got some henna. I haven't tried yet, but there's some other reasons too, why, besides being scared. I'm just gonna put it on out there. Yeah, I'm scared to do it. As far as dyeing my hair, now I'm not gonna go lighter. If I do decide to take that plunge, I'm trying to move something out the way so I don't kick it. If I do decide to take that plunge, it's darker. It will be black or very dark brown. I don't like light hair on me. I have always been a or how should I say, brunette has always been my preference. So no, you won't be seeing no light colors on me. And plus, I'm knocking on 50's dough kind of hard here. I still got 2.5 years to go, but no, I don't want no light colors on me. Light colors, But anywho, yeah, like I said, still got the gray. But yeah, let me pull it down here. It's hot. So it's grown a little bit. Trying to see. I think I have to cut the top of my head off so that you can see the length. One side's a little longer. This side, this would be my left. I guess I'm not so sure how y'all seeing it. I guess that would be the right. But no, my left side is a little longer than the right. But yeah, it's grown a little bit because I think in the 4-year video it was up here. And some of my locks are shorter, have gotten shorter, not because I cut them, not because they broke off, and I will go into that as to why too. But none of my locks have never been even, they haven't been even or the same length. I've always had that layered effect going on. It's a little more pronounced now in some areas than it is in others. But yeah, like I said, that still got that 2 to 3 inches, 4 for maybe some of the locks per year. That's how they are. That's how Cera is. That's my name for my locks. Alright, let me turn around here. Let me wheel around. I'm looking behind the camera, so I got a mirror back there so I can hopefully, I'm still in the camera where y'all can see, and I hope that I'm in there. Hopefully y'all can see it. Let me say they've grown a little bit. Yep, they have grown a little bit. Let's see, let me swing out just a little bit. I'm gonna stay out here and go to the back just one more time. And hopefully, I'm in the camera. I forgot something. I realized something I forgot as far as the hair. Introduce to you guys. I got some new ones to the family. Now they're not super new. This one is about, oh, it might be 3 years old now. This hair right here, as you can see that hair is really loosely textured, but it would always, I guess you could say it would always, yeah, I have a hard time keeping this in the lock. But this little patch right here would never stay in the lock, in the surrounding locks. So for about a year and a half, almost 2 years, I just let it, sit there. I would have just, this little afro. This little mini afro right here. And now if I was wearing my hair back, I would take it and twist it around the other locks. I had previously tried to braid it and all of that, and it would never stay. It would end up washing out, so I did a combination of what our straighter haired folks who lock their hair, I did a combination of their technique, the what is it, twist and rip, and I know it sounds crazy, but it sounds really like it's really damaging, but it's not. All you're doing is taking two hairs, and as you are twisting, you'll grab some hair from one side or the other side, and then kind of go up like that. And then I put a knot at the end. I had to let the hair get long enough so that I could grab it just to do that, and it finally held. And like I say, this one is the older one. It's probably about, I want to say this was 2011, around the latter part of 2011, October, November time frame, when I finally got it to hold after about 4 tries. And yeah, it's doing well. And I did the same thing to this one over here. I think this one over here is probably about a month, maybe 2 months. Actually, no, it might be about 6 months younger than that one. Yeah, these are the new ones. These are the teenagers, I guess you'd say. Yeah, these are the teenagers. So yep, I forgot to introduce those guys to you. Okay. Changes, issues, changes in the routine, all that. That's what we're gonna go into now. I haven't really changed much. You know, very little has changed in my routine. I'm still washing, or have still been washing with the raw African black soap. I'm no longer putting the herbs in there. I really just trying to keep things very simple. I'm just putting water and a bit of lavender essential oil in there. Still washing with that. Still using my herbal ACV on my scalp. That's the herbal apple cider vinegar, for those of you who may not know what ACV means. And I'm still using my herbal coconut oil on the locks. I still do not oil my scalp. Just use that on the locks. I don't know if I mentioned this in the, not that I know I didn't mention it in the 4-year update. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the update prior to that. I do not use anything to dry my hair. When I wash it, I bring it out, you know, squeeze it out as much as I can, and then let it drip dry. Don't use anything to dry my hair anymore. So yeah. Oh, and I am still using my retightening tool that I showed you guys how to make. And if you need to know that, I will try to remember to put a link at the bottom, you know, in the description area. If not, then you can go through my Braidlock playlist and you will find it in there. And let's see, trying to think. Oh, and I'm retightening every 2 months. I tried to go, I did that experiment where I went 6 months, and I think I had done a time where I went 4 months in between retightenings. I think my hair is too fine and too thin. This portion, the lock portion, is heavier than the loose portion, and I felt like it was pulling, you know, just straining, too much strain with that much new growth. And then this heavier lock portion, now that my locks are much longer, I was noticing that when they were much shorter. So I was afraid to try that, you know, as they got longer. Because it takes a while, you know, for my hair to actually lock. So that's why I settled on the every 2 months. And I generally do only 1 4-point rotation, maybe 1.5, you know, because I do have some portions of my hair, like some of my hair on the sides here, the hair is a finer, looser texture, so I don't think it's growing any faster. It just appears that way. So those may end up getting, say, 1.5, but I try not to do more than that. You know, and I've noticed that my roots, you know, it just seems to be better for me. So that's it as far as the you know, the routine part. Like I said, not much has changed there. Issues that I have noticed in the last actually really probably 1.5 year time frame. I actually, now this part has I noticed even at the year mark and before, my locks in the back, the ends were like super duper hard, and I think I was trying to put extra stuff on it, you know, to soften them up, because I just didn't think, I said, you know, so that's not right. So I think what probably happened is it resulted in probably buildup along with using towels, previously to dry my hair, whether it be regular towels, a dark towel, or a microfiber towel. Well, maybe what I had probably wasn't microfiber, even though it was advertised, it said on the package that it was. I think some of that, all that in combination with the Dr. Bronner's, which wasn't agreeing with my hair, because olive oil, doesn't agree with my hair. I think a combination of all of that resulted in probably some buildup and a little bit of lint in the bottom portion of my locks. So what's been happening, I said all of that to say, in the last year, the bottoms of the ends of a lot of my locks, especially these shorter ones, they started to open on their own, and it started releasing, I guess, opening it up so it could release that, stuff that's was in there. So some I have went ahead and picked out, picked up to that point, to where I didn't see anything else. And I think the reason too they were doing it is because the raw African black soap actually does act like a bit of a clarifier, which is a good thing. So I don't mind, don't mind that at all. And what I've been doing too, in addition to kind of help the process along a bit more, the last week, the first time I did it, no, week before last, because I did it the week before my lock anniversary, is that I've been dumping my locks in, a bowl, a bucket, in hot water and Dawn. And I've used the Dawn before when I had used I tried some product. No, I remember what it was. It was the Cream of Nature. It was one of the Cream of Nature's shampoos. I don't know what. I have no idea. I don't remember what was in it. But it left such a just icky feel on my hair as that I used Dawn to wash it out. So, and it didn't bother, it didn't bother my hair. So that's reason it came back to mind. Let me, wash it in some really hot water and some Dawn. And that has resulted in some more of my ends opening up, so that I can pick out, whatever was in there. So, and I'm kind of all over the place, I know. But there's a point. There's a point to it. The point being, for you new lockers, be very, 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 very careful of the products that you use in your hair, whether they're commercial products or natural, ingredients. Be very, very careful of what you put in your hair so that you don't run into problems later on down the line. And a sign of very, very, very hard ends probably means you've got stuff in, you've got stuff in there that shouldn't be in your locks. So, I'm trying to think, was there anything else I want to say? I have briefly tried grapeseed oil, and I'll do a product review on it. And just in the last 2 weeks, I tried one of the Shea Moisture shampoos. just happened to look up on it and see it. I was looking at something else and I happened to look up on it and see it. So I decided to try one of those. I think it's the yucca and it begins with a B, and I don't remember how you pronounce it. I decided to get it and try it since I knew that I was going to do a really deep cleanse with the Dawn and baking soda to wash after after that process. And that'll be probably within that product review. I'm not going to do 2 separate videos on it. Oh, the new things I've tried. And that's the only new things I've tried. Like I said, I want to dye my hair brown. I mean, brown or black. I'm scared. I'm scared too because I know I've got to use the ACV on my scalp, and I don't know how that would work with the color. So, yeah, jury's out on that one. But I'm really loving, the result of that deep clean, and I'm surprised that the water was relatively clean. So that's why I said, the raw African soap is pretty great, and it definitely acts like a clarifier. So I will be doing a frequently or questions that have been asked to me frequently, frequently asked questions regarding braid locks, and sharing some other observations that not that it's been a whole lot observations that I've run across in my 5-year journey with my braid locks. That will be coming up at some point. I don't know when. But I do want to share a tip, and I may have sort of stressed that a little bit earlier. Be very careful of what you use in your locks. Be very careful of what you use in your locks, so that you don't run into any problems down the road. And patience. Your hair is unique to you. So, how it grows, how it goes through the locking process, all of that is very unique to you. So, gotta have patience with it. Let it do its thing. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So, happy 5-year lock anniversary to me. To Cera. That's what I call her. Cera Isis. That's her name. See the Isis? Okay, I'm being silly. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that is it. I will see you guys in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.